All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging. The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory. All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging. Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
I swear, there really are some unique-looking sunsetias around Cape O.
Shine down! The Winter Shogun approaches.
Today's the day! Let's go meet up with Sucrose!
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging. The Winter Shogun approaches. Clear skies can do nothing to hide the brilliance of lightning. Divine bolts can strike even in the absence of rain. Do you see that tree? Wait, you understand? So, demonstration is not required. Good.
The academia? Ugh, what happened this time?
Did you hear what happened? It's the academia.
Ha!
Sucrose, we're here!
Oh, Traveler. And apparently, Tainari Sino, not too bad. I believe that, but it's unlike also. Exactly.
Alright, then let's...
Personally, I would...
Exactly!
Huh?
Oh, but...
Alright. On to group 2. Wait, but they have to...
Oh, you mean Mona?
Mona.
Would Bennett count? Well, his...
I see.
Add him to the list!
I know. Would Outrider Amber be a valid candidate for this category as...
Yeah, she...
Yes.
Is there anyone else?
Let me... Albedo once... He's even in...
Cool!
Wait.
Oh, you...
Hi, Collie. Hope we're not intruding or anything.
Sucrose! Is it time up?
Don't worry.
Thank you.
So let's pick up where we...
Next up is the third line. You really think so? Then what about Kaya? He's the cavalry captain and a rather... You think there's some... There's the tone-deaf bard.
Acting Grandmaster, for example. Also,
White lies... No! We're the...
Rosaria doesn't... Oh, Collie. You probably... She stopped by the alchemy bench once. I thought maybe a lot of people might have given a more... That's why I don't think...
Rosaria
I can definitely see that. I've also heard the other sisters say that Rosaria doesn't even make...
She's a tough... In that case... true. Oh, and Paimon also nominates Razor. But...
I've also got...
Alrighty. Right here...
Wait. There...
Huh? You mean...
Yes, him. Truth be told, he swore that he wouldn't say a dishonest word.
Timaeus has a...
Yes, that's right.
Well, who is...
I've never met her. Since we're on the...
But how can we help...
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is it any... Sounds like a...
Okay, so last...
Lisa, perhaps?
When I...
Maybe Kai. She...
Oh, of course you do. I'll put you on the list. I prefer to read things like...
Point. Alright then. Clean it.
Well,
Do we have to...
it...
Okie doke.
Also,
No problem. We...
you and the trap...
Capable call? Okay. Rest assured.
I plan on starting...
Stronghold.
How
How about...
Here we are. Oh no. Lisa, might I ask if... Huh?
Sucrose. Kale.
I can only
Please, just stop it with these puns.
Surprising, isn't it?
Except me. I'm not here for information. Like you, I came here for an abortive search for the librarian.
Oh, so you...
That's right. Her mentor in Sumeru was also my benefactor. We were both Spontamat students.
Wow.
Oh? Oh.
I see.
But there's no rat.
The sucrose milk?
Yep, so... we don't have...
Sounds like a good...
Agreed.
Understood.
Thank you all so much. Okay, let's tick them off the list and carry on.
I'm pleasantly surprised to see those two introverts.
Do you get the feeling that Kale's return to Mondstadt has emboldened her more?
Yes, I'd noticed...
Traveling and meeting old friends are both... And isn't rediscovering one's youth while revisiting old haunts a worthwhile pursuit?
When I first met Kale, but things are different now. Her Elazar being cured was a...
Kale is a very sensitive and introverted child. I'm sure you must have noticed that too, Albedo. From the time she's been in my care, I've observed that she's actually a very lively character by nature. But she had a very rough start in life, and it changed.
So, might I assume that your respective claims of looking for plants and artists in Mondstadt were just... pretexts?
I wouldn't say that. Both Kale and Genius...
Would it really kill you to just say yes in this situation?
Fine.
Well, it won't hurt to give her some more time. I believe...
Sounds like an
You could say that.
I suppose it... As such, academic resources equate to social capital. It is not but the relationship...
Oh, so the academic paper is the nexus of the academic...
I would think of us...
As much as
I can understand what you describe. By the way...
Let's not go down...
In terms of age?
But your mental age...
No.
Guess we'll leave Let's try our luck. A lot of people... Here. Huh? Even Lisa's...
Hey there, Traveler and Pine.
We've been doing pretty well.
You look surprised.
Teacher is...
Oh, please. Mika's here today.
I...
No need to be so...
Windbloom.
Actually, we haven't gotten to the fun part yet.
A prophecy?
A good one or...
Gosh, that all sounds quite fascinating.
I can't believe I made it onto your list of names. You really...
Believe in your... Right.
Okay, then in the...
Oh, there's no need to tell us all of your...
A meticulous and efficient plan. Yep,
I will think also.
You still have other people.
Okay, bye. Let's head over to Star Snatch Cliff. And even if we don't...
Oh, you're working so...
Where to next? Let me check my notes. Huh, this way.
Got it. Oh, it's our lucky day.
Amber?
Oh, it's Sucrose! And... Kale, we were just talking about you.
Oh,
Right, I don't think you've been introduced to Noelle before. Kale, this is Noelle, maid of the—
Nice to meet you, Kale. I missed you the last few times you were in Mondstadt, so I'm glad to finally meet—
Nice.
Relax, you two. There's no need to be so courteous.
Klee, what are you doing here? Are you planning to blast some fish?
Nope. Klee's on patrol with the other knight.
Huh. Now that you mention it, it looks like everyone here's a knight.
I'd heard that there was a very young knight in the rings, but it's still a surprise to see with my own eyes. Kale, what do you do? I'm a trainee forest ranger in the Avidia. Trainee? It means I'm not officially a fully qualified
Oh, you're just like me. I'm still working towards becoming a fully qualified knight.
Technically, though the distinction is hardly relevant right now. This isn't a very formal—
Let me guess. Were you chatting about the new guests in town?
Yep, a few folks from Sume—
Amber!
Sorry. At least I didn't say anything about what the surprises are.
Oh no.
Speaking of nice surprises, we've actually had a—
What kind of surprise? I'm saved. Secros is giving me a lead-in.
What an interesting— So essentially, you're gathering information to help you—
Thank you so much.
Anytime.
There's no need to answer right away. We'll put a mailbox next to the crafting bench for people to drop
I'll drop some.
Nice idea. I think we can all commit to writing a note. We'll see what we—
Yep, don't worry. You can count on us.
What route are you taking?
We started in the Stormbearer Mountains.
No.
Oh.
See you later. Are you okay, Kale? No, not at all.
So that means it was obvious.
Whatever's bothering you, you can—
Thanks, Secret. Well, the truth is, I don't
Really? I thought you—
We are. Amber's a really important I don't know. I guess if I'm being completely honest, the first time I came to Mondstadt, I was really immature. Without Amber, I might not even be here today. And because of that, I really look up to her. I think that after trying and failing for several years, looking back, Sucrose? Would it be okay if I told you?
I already knew bits and pieces about her. But,
I'm sorry.
No. People don't open up about their deepest feelings unless they really trust the other person. Don't you? But even so, you still listen to me when I talk my head off about alchemy. If you hadn't told me—
Real?
Yeah, all the feelings that you talked about just now, I totally get it. When you were saying about how you try to think about what to— In fact, before meeting you, I'm not very good at giving words of comfort or anything. And I'm not gonna tell you to just get over it or stop worrying about it.
Sucrose has stopped talking. In Sumeru, I always like to find a quiet place to— Mondstadt's breeze is so gentle and soft.
Hey, Kale. See that?
Thank you, Sucrose.
Yeah. It helps a lot, doesn't it?
You're
two of my favorite things I've made. I brought some crackers with me.
Sure.
Aw, look! They're enjoying the sea. Shall we go play?
No, it's fine.
We're not what Kale needs right now. She needs a new friend. Someone different who's—
I don't get it.
There is. You'll understand once you're a little older, Klee. People can draw different kinds of
Help!
Who's that yelling? Let's hurry. Timaeus? And we also have Rosaria and
Good question. What kind of a motley crew is this?
It's been a while, traveler.
You two are looking pretty good. I trust you've been well.
Yep, we're definitely faring a lot better than this poor guy on the ground.
Hey, please.
Oh, you're one to talk.
I know.
Don't mention it. Just lending a hand.
Quite literally.
What happened?
Well, so, what happened?
But you still came up here.
Yes, I did.
Oh, I hope.
It's rare to run in.
I don't have a death wish. I'm telling you, I'm just here chasing the love of my life. Love-struck Mondstadters is what the wind...
Okay, that
I was looking for a...
So that's why the scrag...
Very...
Just trying your luck.
Huh?
I see.
I can't believe there's a prophecy like this, let alone that I have a part to play. Oh, I guess this means everyone will fight. I came here because I wanted to give some Cecilias to the girl I love. They'll...
No one asked. Please, do not subject us to your gushing about your...
You saw...
You said you need clues, right? Well, in that case...
You can be on your way now. We won't keep you any longer.
All right, then let's head back for now.
Will do.
We're back! Oh, but it looks like you two beat.
Welcome back.
Yep, we managed to find it.
We got back a little early, so we got really lucky today. The vendors were feeling super generous, so we didn't even need to pay for the... don't worry, we've already wrapped up Traveler, Paimon. What?
You're definitely your...
Stop.
Wait. Actually, there's one thing that still needs taking.
I'll go with sucrose.
Yeah, now would be a good time for a break. Once everything is ready.
Sounds like a plan. Paimon will have this one, and hey, Ooh, Paimon is...
Is everything packed up?
Yes, everything's ready. I've packed some...
Ham?
I must remember to get some milk today on my way. Please, feel free.
Enjoying the scenery?
Oh, Tone Deaf Bard! Are you here for some food as well?
Oh, I can put something on your tab? Well, that's a pity. I already had a few. I shall take you up on your kind offer another day. There should be no shortage of Anywho, you should be getting ready to thank me. I come bearing...
What kind of good news?
Behold!
What is it?
It's what you need the most right now. The answer to the prophetic puzzle. Simply head to the location marked on the map, and you'll find the lantern you've been looking for. If I were you, I wouldn't just go and reveal the secret right away. As you've seen, a lot of people have been laboring hard to uncover. A secret is like a well-aged brew. The aroma from the bottle is sweet, then it's settled.
Oh, you're...
I sure am. Anyway.
Benti always looks so relaxed whenever we run into him. Paimon can't help but be jealous.
Excuse me, if you don't mind.
Oh?
You may call me Scarlet. Just like you, I'm a traveler visiting Mondstadt from another land. Mind if I buy you a drink? Leaving the door open for another time, I see. I can tell that you've dealt with a lot of people during...
You can tell?
I can. That's why I tried to strike up a conversation with you, and I was on my way to go.
Yep, bizarre.
Don't you think it sounds just like the kind of story that would happen in Mondstadt? Anyway, that's why I wanted to ask you a favor. If and when you manage to unravel the answer to the prophecy, could you let me know what it is? Not so much the prophecy itself, but Mondstadt as a nation. That's what I'm interested in. I was born in it as it happens.
What do you think about Mondstadt?
It certainly lives up to its name as the city. So, about the Thank you. I'll leave it to you then.
She definitely isn't dressed like a local, huh? Where do you think her home?
Please find me a flower. Find me one who would never lie. Huh? I never thought I'd have someone secretly following me, even in a free city like Mondstadt. Good day to you, Miss.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
It's time! It's time! Let's go meet Sucrose and Kale in the
Traveler, Paimon.
Nice work.
Well... Let me quickly... Tainari believe... As for my answer, I think a clock in the shape of a flower...
Here's what we've gathered regarding a guide who will Mona said that she'd like to join us in uncovering the secret behind the prophecy. While Bennett suggests official, Mika didn't submit. Amber also wrote in.
As for one, Timaeus seems to have...
And finally, this is what we've gathered on a legend that never ends. Klee said that her mom has a number of friends who like to write stories. Lisa believes that legends live forever in peace. So, what are the... You're really smart, Paimon. I bet you can figure it out.
Or...
Wait! Wait for me!
Oh, Timaeus!
I'm sorry, I really am. The time just got away from me and I didn't get around to writing that letter. However, I'm happy to announce that I think I can be the one who would...
Huh? Not that we don't trust...
Of course. Do you still remember the time I... collaborated? Well, basically, she helped me out a lot with my...
Wait! So Ying-Er is the girl from Lila that Sucrose... We always assumed you were...
No. I mean, anyway.
So, at Stars...
Well, that's right. The Cecile... I know but yesterday, Albedo told me that Sucrose has been working hard to help another...
Huh?
And when I went to take a look at our roster, I feel... I've been spending all of...
Oh, Timaeus.
And that's why I've decided to...
But, then what about Ying-Er?
Yeah. Haven't you been planning this for over a...
Well, yes. I explained that I made sure to... point being...
Well, you said...
Thank you.
Ah, thank you.
Okay, so great. Let's keep... Okay, Paimon will do the honors. Ahem. We have with us...
Huh?
Why did you only say Timaeus' name? You. All right. That's me.
With Klee here, this all somehow feels like we're getting ready for a.
There's nothing wrong with a more relaxed atmosphere, of course. We will soon see if my hypothesis has any merit.
Actually.
Me too.
But weren't you all fired up just to.
Yeah.
Actually, I know what you're feeling. Well, Oh, we know something about that.
What? Wow, that's amazing. You really know how to do it.
Then we'll let you lead the way.
This is it. According to the map, it should be somewhere around here.
Let me take a look.
Aww. I don't see any
Now that I think about it, the prophecy didn't say anything about what the land.
Traveler, are you trying to figure out some...
Paimon's reading too. But there's nothing. Place the squirrel on the back of the pointy-eared cat, and a pious puppy will open the doors to show you the way. Huh. Look!
What a strong wind current. Let's ride it.
Huh?
Here.
How did this little island get up here?
Just to be safe, I've been jotting down our entire route.
Oh, good thinking! Huh. Who would have thought we'd find this?
I never would have guessed that such a place could.
Wow, there seems to be something on the. Take your seat, present your answers, and you shall reach enlightenment. Well, as far as instructions go.
So we just need to do as it says, right?
Wait a second.
Huh?
We'd better make sure this place is safe.
Well, other question.
How is everything, Albedo?
But I also couldn't find...
Huh? What?
Well, it seems that wrong answers won't have any catastrophic consequences. Looks like... Everyone,
That sounds...
Ah, I get what he means. If we do as he says, then we may be able...
I see. Mona? Oh, are you hungry?
Thank you for offering. While Albedo was checking just now, I gave my scryglass a spin, hoping to find some info. But there's a strange aura to this place. It's almost as if someone has been but if nothing here has actually been physical.
What do you mean, Mona?
Never.
Don't leave us.
yes. Let's...
Come on, join us, Mona.
Oh, all right.
Okay, then I'll answer the first question.
You can do it,
Then I would fetch a tetratanic sweet flower.
All right, I'm up next. My part of the prophecy is to find a guide who will never get lost.
Golly,
My answer is that I will be that guide. For a long time, I have been guided by others. It's taken me a while,
but I finally made it to where I am today. Although I still haven't made a name for myself, I want to help others the same way.
All right, it's up to me to answer the third part. I'll submit myself as one who would never lie. Although I've never really had any other virtues or talents, I'd like to thank everyone, too, for giving me this opportunity to validate myself.
And last but not least, I will answer the final part of the prophecy. There's no tale more befitting the title of a legend that never ends than our fates as human beings.
Wait! The lantern just— Whoa! All four sides of the— Huh? But—
Kale, could I ask you to stand up?
Oh, all right. Huh? Why is it lighting up regardless of who's sitting in the chair?
It's pretty clear now, isn't it? We've just proven that there is no right answer for this prophecy.
No right answer?
Although the instructions had come from an old and enigmatic prophecy, it is in fact nothing like the ancient mechanism that we had all imagined it to be. I believe the lantern only serves as a simple signal.
And to think, I never expected you to actually find this place.
What? There's someone else here?
We meet again, traveler.
Hey! You that out!
It's all thanks to you that I was able to find this place. Good thing that you were too preoccupied with the prophecy to notice someone tailing you from the shadow.
Oh, is that so? Then...
Wait, really?
There's no need for pleasantries. You should know I'm here for you.
Is it just because I'm a visitor from...
I was there when you snuck your way into Marjorie's place.
Huh. So you had your eyes on me even then, huh? That was 2 whole weeks ago, you know.
It's hard not to notice you when I'm on duty every...
All right. In that case, I'll admit it. I was the person who slipped this prophecy into the storybook.
Huh? But why?
Don't worry. Even though you probably have plenty of reservations about me, you can be sure that the prophecy is genuine. In fact, many of you here today may have heard the code name of the one who left the prophecy to me. She hailed from an ancient assembly of powerful women, each of whom used...
Who would have guessed? It seems that power was indeed left behind by the old hag after all.
Ah, so you're B's student. It's an honor to meet you. I am Scarlet, the successor of Jay.
Well, what are you talking about?
It's a long story, but I'm not quite sure that I'm the best Since you've all spent so much time and energy trying to decipher this prophecy, you must also be very interested in... The lantern has already been lit. Now then, please allow me to disturb your happy peace.
Huh. Why did this little thing just light up?
Hello? On the other side of the lantern. Can you hear me over there?
Mom? Oh, I hear many youthful voices.
Madam, I am Scarlet, the successor of Jay.
Oh, since we've last gathered, Jay's successor has already become so reckless and bold. Unbelievable.
Wait. Why are you talking just like the old hag?
Old hag? Who would dare say that? Is that Mona?
Who are you? Who dares imitate my master?
And what of imitation?
Aunt Alice.
Mom, why are you trying to talk like other people?
So I see everyone's here. Well then.
Miss Alice, why would you...
Well, it's been many years since this lantern last lit up. You can't blame me for thinking that one of the old friends from my youth may have decided to catch up again.
Why she sounds so...
And if I recall correctly, we left this lantern in the care of the Animo Archon Barbados. You must be commended for uncovering an artifact entrusted to the god of wit. Tell me, are you sitting around my beloved tea?
It's a real...
Oh, so you are. I suppose this means even the Animo Archon has granted you entry to this place. Was all...
Wait. Paimon's completely lost now. So what was this assembly you were talking about earlier?
Oh, Miss Alice, would it be all right to leave the explanation of that to you?
Well, you should be rewarded for making it all the way up here and activating the lantern. Now then. Ever heard of the Hexenzirkel? As the spooky name suggests, it's a secret society. Once upon a time, it even challenged the Animo Archon himself. But he replied, "Let us make music, not war, and resolve our conflicts through song." From then on, the mages would only ever convene in the woods, in the skies, or on the edges of cliffs. At these tea parties, they discussed their stories and secrets and resolved their differences, as the tea and cakes bore witness to their pledge never to fight amongst themselves.
Yesterday I snuffed out the life of my beloved. He had grown old and was extremely sick. He loved me dearly, so I took his fate in my hands and ended his pain.
I'm raising a son. Of all the children I had, he's the only one left. But I suppose that still makes me a mother.
My lifespan is nothing compared to yours, so I wish to leave you with my storybook. Actually, maybe you can pass it on to your children one day.
Oh, this looks interesting. Let me scry.
My dear sisters, we mustn't let prophecies threaten our bonds of friendship. Even the most frightening witch was once a little girl, and growing up can be so tough. Sometimes we all need to vent our troubles to the wind. Even if the nations go to war, or the sky falls down, the mages' tea parties shall forever be held around this table.
So this is where the legendary mages help.
That's right. We often...
Then, what about the part saying that if we light the lantern of utmost joy, we'd
about that. I never expected anyone other than Jay to actually read the full contents of that prophecy. It's a little embarrassing. The truth is, that prophecy was actually just a letter that we sent to Jay as a group the day before her wedding.
So it was indeed written by all of you.
I must thank you for resisting the urge to immediately reveal the truth to everybody, Albedo. Knowing you, you probably figured out everything the moment you laid it.
No, it took me a little...
A flower that is not of this world, a guide who will never get lost, one who would never lie, and a legend that never ends. These 4 descriptions signify 4 individual mages. When a member of the organization had a flower that is not of this world signifies, of course, flowers that do not naturally exist in this world. This is the signature of our full name, Rhindaughter, also known as Gold. If there's anyone in this world who could create a flower species that does not yet exist, it would be her. The guide who will never get lost is N, otherwise known as Nicole. You may not have encountered her yet, but she is a truly extraordinary woman who has made this world's direction and order her subject of study. Some of you may be fortunate enough to have already heard her voice. Like a prophetess, she will only speak to guide people toward the truth when a change has occurred in the world. She has a tendency to suddenly speak in someone's mind without any warning. If one day you would be unfortunate enough to run into a truly dangerous situation, she may use her voice to guide the way forward for you.
Who would have guessed that there are so many mysterious women in this world?
The one who would never lie is... me. I hope no one would take offense. It's just that I, Alice, or A for short, have always had a soft spot for those with sincerity and candor. As for a legend that never ends, you may not know M in person, but you've likely encountered one of her works. Have any of you ever read The Boar Princess?
Huh? I'm pretty sure...
It's also one of my favorite stories. M was an exceptional human writer who Don't you think such a person would deserve a seat at the...
Paimon's getting more and more lost.
It may sound hard to believe, but I can attest to everything that Alice has said. Jay was also a mortal who aged and passed on, leaving her title to her students and Alice, you've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors. It's now been centuries since the first of us took on her mantle. I've always...
Do you also want to become a...
Title aside, I think I'm more interested in the meaning and purpose of the Hexen Circle. I used to think that the Hexen Circle was a group of women who could control the very fate of this world. But now...
Do you think less of us?
No, not at all. My interest has been piqued, and I'm now even more drawn towards the idea of becoming a mage.
You're right. I've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors, but you are different. You are much more fascinating than any of your predecessors.
Oh, has someone finally piqued Aunt Alice's interest?
Now is not a good time, Scarlet, but as soon as I am able, I will seek you out for a meeting. I want you to tell me all about Jay's married life back in her hometown.
So the mage who received the prophecy letter from all of you was Jay? She left the Hexen Circle after getting married?
Precisely. There was only one way the letter could have been interpreted. She would have known what we meant. Please come to see us again before you go.
So, the Supreme Blessing actually...
All journeys are fleeting and will eventually... Dear child, I believe, but no matter how hard, as long as we can be with our...
I still don't get it, but I do know that all the mages are Mom's best friend.
If you ask how I see it, the Hexen Circle is just a group of ladies. Anyway, I'll introduce...
Bye, Mom! Todoko says bye, too.
Goodbye, darling, and farewell to all of our other friends as well. Oh, now that I think of it, isn't it getting close to...
Yes, it's Windbloom.
It's also a special anniversary.
Yes, I do... Oh, Justin...
Whoa! Ah! Albedo! Why didn't you tell me we'd have to glide all the way back down? Oh.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm just a little glider sick, that's all.
You may want to...
It sounds like you...
But still, of course,
If anything, it should be my fault for finding that
Oh, no.
But I'd say...
Well, that aside, Timaeus, you still need to go to Liyue to apologize to Yinger, right? Do you want Kale and I to accompany you?
Oh, Miss Ying-ar. Well, I mean...
Hey, you three? You may want...
Huh? Miss Ying...
Oh, so that's Miss Ying-ar?
Yep, that's her. And she actually came all
I am so sorry, Miss Ying-ar, but...
Are you so happy?
Of course I am.
I was ready to give you a harsh scolding, but now that I've seen you like this, I suppose you said you couldn't come to pick me up because of a very important matter, right? Well then.
Should we go see how they're...
I wouldn't. You'll get hit by a forest boar if you interrupt a couple's romantic conversation.
Oh, really?
I am so glad to see Timaeus find his happiness.
I have to say, I'm even more envious of you. You can be happy just to see others happy.
But if you say that, I've never visited Sumeru, or made many friends from outside of Mondstadt. Maybe I'll get shot, since we are so alike. But... well...
I may...
That's a topic that my parents used to talk about, back when they were still dating. My mom brought it up at dinner one time, but she also said that... Why don't you give it a try?
Okay. They are really having a great...
I nearly forgot
this texture.
Yep. It's nothing. They're super sweet. I'm also submitting them as my Windblooms.
Thank you.
Kale, please take these. I've heard that you've been working hard on your studies, so I've prepared some study materials for you at Sucrose's request. Feel free to look through them whenever you can find the time. Mondstadt store...
I don't know what to say. Sucrose, now's your chance. Didn't you want to collect a breath of joy?
You're right.
Oh, really?
Of course.
Huh? It was like a little cloud of happy.
Well, look, I'll keep working on it.
Yeah, you can write to me.
Oh, it looks like you found a new
Master Tainari! Sino!
If your friendship was forged in a test tube, does that make you test?
That's it. I think
all that matters is that
Oh, that reminds me. Traveler, this card, Sino wanted you to have one for yourself.
I'm a master of the game.
Can you believe this guy? Wait! Huh? Colin? Yeah! I figured I should follow local Mondstadt custom. I made these bookmarks from some Meru roses at the hotel. I want to give them to Amber, Master Tainari, and Sino. During Windbloom...
But Tainari's...
Well, in this...
I agree. Oh, whoa, are these really for...
So, are these your chosen Wimblums?
Mm-hmm. One of... Although they're not named, I want to give them to the real blessing. Sucrose, do you see that cloud of... Huh? Doesn't it look... just...